Hey guys, JHub here, bringing you another episode of MOAB on every map, and today's map is Lockdown. Now the setup I'm using is a UMP45 with silencer and kick. My secondary I'm using is an MP9 silence. 3 starting perks are Extreme Conditioning, Assassin, and Dead Silence. Then I move into Specialist with Sleight of Hand, Scavenger, and Quick Draw. So the reason why I chose to use a setup like this is because I felt like using a setup that was kind of like what you had in Modern Warfare 2. The most seen setup there was a UMP with silencer. You would see it running with Extreme Conditioning, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja. So I decided to try that out a little bit in this gameplay. And this is not the actual gameplay I was going to show y'all first. I was going through my vault looking at all the MOABs I had gotten on this map, and I decided that none of them were good enough. So I went out the same day and got another MOAB on the map, and this one is a little bit better than all the other ones. It's more fast-paced. I'm not camping near the same locations as much. But you will see, though, as the video progresses, that I do get very defensive. This basically happens after I find out the guy I had played with in the previous game was kind of hunting me, and the fact that there was a guy on the other team using dual FMG9s, and I was not going to chance the fact of possibly getting a MOAB and losing it to a guy running around with weapons that shouldn't be dual-wielded in this game. I don't see a problem with them being single. I mean, they've got a fast fire rate, a pretty decent-sized clip, but I don't see them being fair used as akimbo. So if anything, to nerf this weapon, just remove the akimbo. You'll see less people complaining about it. But near the end of the video, you're going to see that he was actually camping. I headshot him a couple times, and then he went back to recover his health. But I didn't notice he hadn't moved, and when I went by, he decided to come out from his cover and try to shoot me in the back. Luckily, I heard him. I had Sitrep Pro and Dead Silence Pro at the same time, so it muted my footsteps, but it increased his. So that second he decided to move to try to shoot me in the back, I was able to turn around and drop shot him extremely fast so I wouldn't die. There are some locations on this map, though, you need to be very aware of. There are high traffic areas that you're going to, most of the time, find people there. It's very rare that if you go on these locations that nobody is there. And the high traffic areas on this map I would have to consider is over here where I'm at currently. The major spawns of this map are basically, I would consider around C domination and A domination. I know if you take certain points on the map, they can actually spawn around the hallway, if not in the hallway. And that's probably the most high traffic area you're going to see on this map, is that hallway connecting the 2 points together. And typically you're going to either find campers in there or snipers trying to snipe B if you're playing domination. The easiest way I find, though, to kill these people in the hallway is to actually flank them from C side. Typically they're in the hallway facing A domination, because typically that is where most people are coming from when they are trying to get from one side of the map to the other, rather than actually take the outside pass. They want to go right up the middle, take that hallway. And you can get bunched up very easily, because if you get in the hallway coming from C side, there are different areas you can take cover that give you the advantage. Whereas if you go from A to C, you don't have that advantage that you would typically see. Also in this gameplay, you're going to see me use the MP9 a little bit more than you would normally, due to the fact of the UMP used to have great range in Modern Warfare 2. You could shoot across the map, kill people a whole lot easier. In this game, it's a little bit harder to control, and it doesn't kill as fast. That's why I like to switch to the MP9 when I'm trying to go for long range shots, because it has very little recoil and it's very easy to control. And this is the clip right here that I was telling y'all about earlier, where I thought I had killed the dual FMG9 guy, and apparently he had taken cover between these 2 different recycling bins, and he comes out behind me. But like I said before, Dead Silence and Sitrep Pro both help save me, especially since I'm on a headset. What I typically do when I'm running by myself, because I wasn't with a party at the time of this actual gameplay, is to turn down the voice volume so I don't have to hear anybody else. It's easier to do that rather than go through and muting every single person in the lobby. You mute your mic, you turn the volume off for voice chat, and then you turn up the actual game volume, which will keep you more concentrated on what was going on. As you see right here, it seems like a couple of them were trying to hunt me down, so I'm getting very, very defensive at this point, because I think I was only at 1 death and they saw that I had died earlier and that I've been going on this awesome streak, so they tried to come and actually kill me, but I tried to take advantage of it, keep moving around a little bit, stay in the area because I know that's where they're coming, and eventually it leads to helping me get the MOAB, because they don't think, oh, he's in this area, we should probably stay away. If I see that going on in the lobby, what I either will do is try to get a nice grenade hit on him, or I'll just avoid the area altogether. I'll tell my team to avoid the area, because if he stays in the same location the whole time and he's not getting any kills and he's trying to get a MOAB, he's gonna have to come out eventually and hunt people down, or he's not gonna be able to get what he wants. And usually once you get a MOAB camper to come out from where he's been staying the whole time, he's thrown out of whack. He's not used to the same pattern he's been playing all game. And what happens is when he gets into a gunfight, usually he'll be killed in that gunfight, It doesn't matter if he's on number 20, number 21, or even one off. If he comes out of his typical pattern and tries to take on somebody, he will more than likely be killed. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, peace out.